Bring the digital ball and chain. Fill my wallet with zeros, baby. The future spirals crazy. I'm screaming into the void tonight. Burning bright like falling satellites. Mining rigs are humming, burning up the broken skies. The network's pulse is thrumming, but it's all built on lies. A revolution coded out by shadow hands unseen. Rolling chaos in the ether, nothing here's pristine. Fill my ledger with chaos, baby. The web is dark and hazy. I'm screaming into the void tonight, watching all the sparks ignite. We're all trapped inside a block, time frozen in its grip. Every coin a whispered tale of greed and sinking ships. The promises they sold us are nothing but decay. Digital dystopia sucking life away. Fill my wallet with zeros, baby. The future spirals crazy. I'm screaming into the void tonight, burning bright like falling satellites.
There is no second best.
Good evening, crypto people. How's it going, guys? How's it going? This is Crypto Otaku back yet again for some more chaos and crypto news. How's it going, guys? Holy crap. We got so many fired. Oh my god. Milk Money, you're starting the chaos without me. Let's go. Let's go. What's up, everyone? Hope is all is well. I hope you guys are all doing it well as well. Feed the fire. That's 100% correct, my guy. Right out the gate. Oh, can I really not share that one on this screen?
Satoshi started a fire in cyberspace. Take your fiat currency and feed the fire.
We're getting started on the right foot tonight. Let's go. Let's go. Milk Money. I feel it, man. I feel it. I feel it a few days ago. My portfolio doesn't really feel it today, though. But it's coming, guys. It's coming. Good morning. Good evening, everybody. How's it going? What's up, Otaku? What's going? Crypto JPEG in the house. Crypto JPEG. Why no alt season yet, says Quint? Because your mother never taught you any patience. Damn!
People that use fiat currency as a store of value, there's a name for them. We call them poor.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Sally. I hit the wrong button. But yeah.
What are you, stupid?
Yes. Anyway, yes. When now? When now? You know when now. When moon? When noon? Soon.
When will
soon.
then be now?
Soon.
Soon.
Oh my god, you guys are crazy. Hey, how's it going, Hidegger? Welcome, welcome. Chatty C, yo, bring on the chaos. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. I'm here to bring on the chaos every single day. And I got my arcade. It's back, guys. It's back. It's been a long time a coming. Holy crap, guys! Got the crypto arcade, the chaos arcade, back. I'm excited to get that back and going. Again, I gotta hook everything up though, but it's on display. Let's see. What the is Piccolo Solana meme factory? What the hell, Quint? Talking about the intro. Why is the fuck is Piccolo and Solana meme factory? Oh my god. Well, he was the strongest one there at the time. You know, defending, of course, Bitcoin while he was on Snake Road. And of course, yeah, Piccolo was in terms of price action, Piccolo suited Solana. Anyway, that should be Krillin. Oh, come on. No, Krillin was dead like how many times? Come on. How many times did Krillin die in the series? Like 2 or 3 times, something like that. Come on. No notifications. Still harder to beat this whack-ass algorithm. Oh, Jesus. Damn. I know it's so hard, Jake. It's so hard to beat the algorithm. Oh geez, when submarines, guys? 100%. Good question. we're not in it for yachts anymore. We're in it for the submarines. Jeez, with the helipads and the freaking the surface pools and everything is ridiculous. About time, Otaku. Yes, Gwen. Yes. We're here. Shill the channel, says the dagger. Guys, I need to be shilling the channel, guys. We're getting so close to 1,000. So close, I can taste it. Need to shill harder. That's right. Jake the Snake demands it. Now the dagger demands it too. And of course, guys, we're handing out wrenches left and right to anyone before the 1,000 subs. All right, guys. So yeah, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe down below. Right, Matt Adams says, how is it going, Otaku? Did you take your daily orange vitamin today? Yes, you know it. You know I took my orange pills today. Every single day I'm taking these orange pills, guys. I'm taking them. All right, so we got here Milk Money. Yes, also more flames. Thank you. It doesn't cost anything to spam the chat with flames. Let the algorithm know. We mean business, man. We mean business. No complain to me about food when burning monies, man. I mean, it's food, and I'm trying to help the world, my guy. Anyway, also, Piccolo regenerates himself by making more meme coins. 100%. It kind of works. Oh my god, you guys are crazy. Yes, Magman. Hey, buddy, the folks, don't forget to like and sub. Thank you, Magman, for again shilling the channel, guys. Like sub. We got to get to 8,000. We got to get past 800, guys. We got to get to 1,000, man. We got to get all the of course the superpowers unlocked in the channel and let the world know we mean business. All right, Matt Adam needs a wrench too. He does. Yes, he does. I can't. Matt Adam, I'm surprised he doesn't have one yet. Well, if he wants one, I'll give him one. All right, guys, let's get to it. For no further ado, let's get started with the stuff and things. Let's get the dancing mascots out of here. If I can click on the right button first. There we go. There we go. All right, all right, all right. Dancing mascots out of here. And of course, we're going to catch up with where we were last night. Of course, last night we were predicting, or wait, last night? No, I'm sorry. Last weekend, right? Last Friday, guys, we predicted this baseline bear target for Bitcoin. And we basically smashed it. Of course, we landed right on top of our baseline target pretty much without a hitch. Even showing a little, of course, a little bit more of the positive swing, although we never broke out. So that's unfortunate, but still, guys, I'm tired of winning, guys. I'm so tired of winning.
You may even get tired of winning.
I am. I'm so tired. 2 years of winning. I'm so sick of it. I'm so. Can we just lose for a long damn night? Okay. Well, hopefully tomorrow we'll lose. Hopefully tonight will be the night we lose, guys. I'm really hoping. I'm really hoping that Japan wakes up and be like, why sideways? We buy all this. Let's go, Japan. As their market is opening right now as we speak. It's probably around 9:30, 10 o'clock over there right now. All right, guys. So that's what we're here to discuss today. Of course, all the metrics, the stuff and things, and of course, the crypto chaos magic predictions at the end of the live. Stay tuned for that as well. It's a doozy. Okay, moving on, guys. Moving on. Let's get into the metrics as we do every single day, starting with Kimba, the White Snow Lion on YouTube. Don't pay for something you get for free. I'm not endorsed. I'm not affiliated. I just like the anime reference on my channel. Don't pay for something you get for free.
Stupid.
All right. Thanks, Oscar. All right. So yes, what we're looking at right now. Bitcoin, of course, getting a little bit of the jump on the beginning of the evening, out the gate for the foreign market open in Japan. Like I said, guys, I mean, come on, usually it's a yin and yang system, right? And if we're dumping it, they're gonna buy it. And if they dump it, we're gonna buy it, and just go back and forth. And now we just gave them a whole day's worth of crypto, sideways action on a silver platter. So I think it's fine. I think it's perfectly fine for them to buy that up. We'll see how this goes. There is a little bit of bearish action starting to accumulate, but it's mostly looking pretty bullish right now. We're actually starting to again build some more levels of support right below where we are right now. Let's zoom on in and see where that is. Here we go. Boom. And zooming on in there. Where we go. And yeah, you can see this right here. We're starting to get a little bit more lines of the support, trying to draw a line in the sand at 118,000 yet again. Of course, we've gone back and forth here. How many times? So many times. Although, the longer we stay here, the stronger we will be. And again, you can see right down here, and the how fast these wicks are going to be when they come back down to retest these levels too. This is 116,000, I believe, there, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is. Let me go back to the chart and confirm. No, that was the bottom of the channel, around 115, 114.8. So that's still where we're at right now. Range bound somewhere between 114.8 and 120,000. That's pretty much it. And it looks like, again, we want to start building those lower levels of support. And they're coming in strong here on the short term. So we'll have to wait and see how this plays out tonight. All right, let's move on into the next segment, which is, of course, the U.S. national debt sitting at currently $37,161 billion. Can't stop, won't stop printing this money every single day. It's crazy, and our problems just don't go away. They get worse and worse and worse in this country as we just continue to borrow and borrow and borrow against the future generations of our great country of the United States. It's sad. But it is what it is. And don't take my word for it. Take Dre Powell.
U.S. federal government's on an unsustainable fiscal path, and that just means that debt is growing faster than the economy. We're borrowing from future generations.
Although we still print. All right, moving on. Okay, what else? Speaking of Jay Powell, there's a 16% chance he's not going to leave. He's definitely not going to leave. Fed decision in July, still looking at 96% no change. Even with the arm twisting, this has not faltered, not even a bit. It's crazy. I would have figured that this would have dropped like 5% after that walk with Powell last week. Presidential election winner, nothing new there for 2028. Anything else that really pertains to our space? That we haven't talked about at length already? Not really. Price of Bitcoin in July, I mean, that's probably still around 125,000, I believe. We could double check there. XRP also on the list too. Yeah, the highest says 125% at 9%. Only 9% coming in there for the end of July. Yikes. Yeah, what price will XRP hit by the end of July? We're looking at like $3.70. So it's the highest at 5%. Yeah, it doesn't look like anyone really wants to bet right now, especially before the Fed rates decision on Wednesday. And of course, the big one, which is we're going to talk at length again, which I've been screaming from the rooftops for weeks, is the president's official comments on the the major crypto announcement, which is going to be the allocation of all their assets that they hold in our space. All right, then right now we're looking at the fear and greed for the crypto for the stock market that ended today in green. In greed, I'm sorry, not extreme greed today. A hair away from extreme greed, as we have a lot of earnings to go through this week. I'm sure by the end of the week it'll be an extreme greed with all-time highs in the Nasdaq and the stock market and S&P 500 and all the things, yada yada. Crypto fear and greed today, sitting at greed as well at 75. I'm gonna refresh that for the beginning of our live stream, coming down a little bit right now at 73 because crypto don't sleep. Dixie on the rise still, getting closer to breaking out to 99. We did get up as high as 98.65 today, and that is kind of where we're heading out. We're heading towards that 99 level. They're probably into tomorrow with a little bit of resurgence off the news of all the trade tariffs going swimmingly, I guess, for the United States and other countries. Okay, we got crypto bubbles on the day, looking red, looking pretty red, guys. Not gonna lie, that wouldn't be a bad day to DCA. That's all I could really recommend right now. Just kind of staring into the face of it, right? Everything's on sale right now. 6% off Jasmine on the day. Sui down almost 10%. Huge pullback on Sui on the day. This thing ran like crazy over the weekend, and it's just seeing a bit of a consolidation now. And I think it's well deserved. I mean, it still hasn't retraced everything yet, but yeah, pretty damn crazy spike out of Sui. We haven't seen a Sui move like this in a while, so I'm excited to see where we end up at the end of the month. Which is only a few days away, guys. And everything, of course, everything's on sale. Even on the week, Jaspy's down 15% on the week. It's not a bad place to be DCAing right now. What else are we looking at here? Doge is down 17% of the week, if you guys like Doge. We don't want to look at the month because everything's still green on the month, right? So we're looking at opportunities on the week. Again, this is probably your last opportunity to really get in before altcoin season begins in August. That's where everyone's looking at right now. The target is in August. Let's see what else we have here. Anything else I'd recommend? Virtuals Protocol is down 33%. Guys, if you don't have a bag of that and you don't have an AI play at all, or an AI agents play specifically, you might want to look at Virtuals Protocol, almost down a quarter of its value in a week. That's crazy. Still down on the month too. So that would be probably one of the few on the top 100 I'd recommend that's down the most. That's probably going to explode soon. What else we have here on the top 200 assets right here down the week? Pretty much a little bit of everything. What's down the most on the day? A little bit of everything. The average is pretty much widespread across about 5%. Yeah, on average. I don't know. I'm kind of nitpicking right now on the top 200. Still, my favorite place to DCA I think is still a little too overbought right now, which is ZBEC, which is the only thing kind of that's been running in the last few days. Actually, let's take a look at ZBEC real quick, specifically on the chart. We were talking about it this morning as it was the only thing running. Everything was red except for ZBEC. Now everything is green except for ZBEC. Look at this. Look at this. You can't make this crap up, guys. It's ridiculous. That's how it works with ZBEC, and of course that's why we give it the anarchy stamp of approval. It does whatever it wants to do. Right now it's pulling back down to 204, and you know what? It's really not that much of a pullback, really. I mean, it just ran and ran and ran and ran. I would not be surprised if we wake up tomorrow and this thing continues to run. So not too shabby. It's down like a fraction of a percent right now. Okay, yeah, everything else is coming up though. It looks like the foreign markets want to buy all the things that we are ignoring since Wall Street's are doing their earning calls. They're ignoring our space. It kind of seems positive for the foreign markets right now, in my opinion. All right, so let's continue into this, guys. But yeah, again, another shout out, guys. This could be your last chance to DCA. Take it that with what you will. Okay, moving on. Bitcoin market cap still dominant, still sitting at 61.35%. We need this to break underneath 60, preferably underneath 55, for altcoin season to really start kicking off. But Michael Stella will tell you.
This entire idea of like 60% dominance is bullshit, ridiculous, stupid.
Thank you, Sailor. And yeah, we're still here. We're still here. It looks like we're still kind of trying to get the wall started. We did fall down here with a dramatic drop from 65, right, to 60, and we just kind of been chilling here for a little while, waiting for the month to end. And I think that once this month is concluded and we knock off a lot of these trade deals, and Jerome Powell gives us at least one basis, 125 basis point cut, that would be nice. Probably not going to happen. But, we could dream. For the markets, I really don't care either way. I think it's terrible either that we shouldn't be printing all this money either way, but that's what the markets demand, and that's what they're going to definitely rally on. So keep that, again, in your mind's eye for the future. Okay, top 10 assets in our space right now. Anything moving, anything shifting? We got Solana still hanging out here, just under $100 billion in market cap, which is actually what Sailors. I just came to the conclusion today, right? That Sailors' total amount of Bitcoin worth right now is like 75 billion. It's almost the entire market cap of Solana. It's stupid when you put those two together. It's like,
What are you, stupid?
oh my god, that's crazy. Yeah, and Sailor just keeps buying. Anyway, so. It's just so stupid. Makes me laugh. Yeah, the entirety of USDC. Anyway, I'll stop. My brain is broken. These numbers are just ridiculous. Billion. What's $1 billion anymore? I don't know. Anyway, Sui on the outskirts of 12. Everything on the top 10 is pretty much still the same. Cardano did get pushed out by Tron. That was last week, if you guys remember that. So that's still the same. Hyperliquid at 11. Sui at 12. Stellar at 13. Chainlink at 14. And yeah, down further and further we go. Of course, honorable mention going out to Jasmine, of course, holding in on 93 in market cap, getting through the ringer, kind of run through the ringer here recently, but doing okay. Still sitting at 0.16, falling from 0.17, I believe, or 0.18. It got really close to 0.2, but got shot back down. Of course, one of my favorite darlings on the channel. We also have, of course, XCN for those out there as well. Well, keep track of this project. This project has been falling quite a bit, though. Down now to 118 in market cap. Seems like there's been kind of a lot of, I guess, bearish momentum, but FUD around XCN. I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on with that project. But let me know in the chat if you know anything new on XCN. But it seems like it's kind of being knocked down and bullied a little bit right now. What else we have here up top? We got some of the meme coins moving up, so that makes kind of sense there. Decentralized is coming back, which is insane. What the hell are they even doing? Last time I looked at that, like a few months ago, they still look like the old game that it was back in 2021. So I don't think there's anything really new going on with the Decentraland, other than maybe, again, just the everything push. And altcoin season is about to begin. Okay, and then of course my favorite metric to share with you guys every single day, and that's how many Bitcoin are left on all exchanges. This is it, guys. This is the amount that's remaining right now, with all the institutional buying, all of Sailor and all his crazy antics, and all the other companies. 2.14 million, down from 2.15 from last week, 2.16. Again, we're getting back down to near all-time lows for Bitcoin on exchanges since way before any of us were in crypto, to be honest. I mean, we haven't seen that little on exchanges since I think like 2016, 2015, something like that. Anyway, so yeah, that's kind of where we're at. It's crazy. It's wild, but that's where we are. All right, moving on. Yeah, the treasury companies, of course, Michael Saylor sitting at 107,770 Bitcoin. Doing some fun with some numbers there. Some of these companies do. Metaplanet also been buying up some more as well, sitting there at number 7. Right now, currently 17,132. Not sure that I guess they stopped playing with their number of games. Then of course BlackRock accumulating more and more. Currently sitting at 738,000. Oh my God, guys! I'm telling you, we're not going to get to the year end without one of these companies holding 1 million Bitcoin. And that's of course going to be a very sad day for all of us who do not hold any. I'm telling you guys, do not fade Bitcoin. Get some before it's too late. I don't care. 0.001, get something. Yeah, because they're going to gobble it all up. All right, moving on. What else we got? Of course, shout out to the Bitcoin Rainbow Chart. Those guys up there at blockchaincenter.net. Yeah, we're still in the accumulation zone for Bitcoin at $118,000. We won't be back into the still cheap territory until 154,000. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since we've been there. I don't remember last cycle. Yeah, last cycle. Holy crap, guys, we haven't been in still cheap territory. I guess we did. No, we didn't touch it yet. Yeah, we still haven't touched it since the end of 2022 when we rolled on over. It's crazy, man. It's been a long time on that log chart. All right, moving on. Top 10 assets in the world today. Of course, Bitcoin's still holding number 6 above Google. Hopefully, we can stay there for one more day. We might get flipped again tomorrow. Everyone's holding back, their buy-ins before Wednesday. It seems like they want to see what comes out of the Fed and what comes out of Trump before they, I guess, go all in. do the mad gold rush, I guess. Or, of course, we got the monthly close too. So there's that too. So yeah, a few things lingering over our heads, and everything comes to an end basically on the 30th. It's gonna be crazy, guys. Crazy. Oh, except the tariffs. The tariffs are gonna be still lingering until, what was it, the deadline, the 1st, or was it the 9th? I forget. It keeps moving the goalposts. I don't know. All right, guys. All right, so let's get into the chat before we go any further. I've got a whole bunch of news pulled up as always, and we're gonna try to dig up some new stuff as well. I can't retweet stuff on Twitter anymore. I guess my power has been taken away from me. I don't know what the deal is. But they have set limits on my account where I can only like retweet like one thing every hour or something. I'm like, what the F? I like to share all the goodies with you guys. I don't know what's going on with Twitter. Let me know in the chat if you guys know what's going on over there. Let me catch up over here and see what's going on with you. All right. Yeah, the orange pills in the submarines. Yes. Yep. Don't forget the sub, guys. Yes, that's right, Magman. Don't forget the sub. Yes. Milk Money, of course, throwing wrenches everywhere. So watch out. Watch out, guys. You don't want to get hit with a wrench on this channel. There's a lot of them. Chappy coming in. Quick question about my bro. This is my first cycle, and they say that they're going to hit hundreds of percents. How do you do that whenever every 5 to 10% people take profits? I mean, well, that's the thing. You got to decide your strategy, right? Are you going to take profits at a 10x, a 5x? What is your goals and what coins? I mean, I have my goals set. You know, for example, I'm never going to sell any of my Bitcoin, so that's kind of off the table. But for example, Jasmine, I'm looking at a 10x. I'm going to take a certain percentage out. I mean, you have to set your own goals and make sure that it's in line with what your expectations are for the bull run, and what your goals are for maybe you're setting up for, I don't know what your goals are. Do you just want to get something out of this? You want to just get a house out of this? You want to set yourself up for life out of this? You want financial freedom completely for the rest of your life, or do you just want to retire? I don't know. I don't know. That's why you probably should look at a financial advisor, and I am not a financial advisor. All right. Let's get what else we got here. I'll fix anything. Teach me how to doji and wrench, says Matt Adam. What the hell? He's crazy. Nanny. We buy now, says Quint. I don't know what Nanny is. A Nanny token? What? Who is Oscar? Yamaha Pacifica. Oscar. I don't see Oscar. I remember seeing an Oscar before. I don't see him today. Okay, so Crypto JPEG says, check my patience index today, and it's on E. Damn! You guys gotta take the chill pill, man. Take one of these orange pills. Takes all the FOMO out of it. Just one of these a day. Guys, it's perfectly fine. Everything will be fine. You just gotta chill. Take one of these. They're great. They taste amazing. It's one little pill of financial freedom. God damn. All right, guys. Okay, so yeah, this market sucks balls, man. I don't know how anyone is happy today. Come on, Felix. Come on. I've lost 6,000 just from holding today. I hate crypto. You gotta take the wins with the losses, or the not the losses. I mean, you're not really losing anything if you're holding. You gotta just take it day by day, and know that blue skies are coming your way. I guess. What the hell? Oh my god. Yeah, probably. I don't know, guys. I don't know how the hell I do it anymore. I'm just so numb to it. I've lost. Okay, so I can tell you that my portfolio is down like I don't know, $25,000 or maybe $50,000. I don't look at it all the time. From yesterday to the day, it's something I don't really pay attention to unless I really need to. Felix Cepeda, we pump up our cojones with an electric air pump. Oh my god, crazy! You guys are nuts. What the hell, Quint? All right, so Felix saying 2021 green pumps were the pumps to buy. I hate this cycle. I miss 2021. I agree with you, Felix. I agree with you. Chappie coming in with $2 super chat. Retire, of course. Yes. Yes. I tell you, that's my plan. My plan is financial freedom. I don't want to do anything I don't want to do for the rest of my life. I just want to enjoy my life. Maybe I'll work still, but do something I really enjoy. That's my goal. Okay, Strawberry Dragon saying hello, Otaku and everyone. How's it going? Strawberry Dragon's in the house. Another day, and she still has her job. It's amazing. I don't know how she does it. I don't know. The AI is coming. Strawberry. Run. You got to run. Run for those hills. Make as much money as you can before it's too late. Again, going back to Felix on that. 21 green pumps, right? All right, so going back to 2021, how it worked. In 2021, it was really clear, right? You had Bitcoin dominance, and if it was under 50%, everything ran. Everything ran like crazy. We got down to 45%, and it was altcoin season for the rest of the year. It was incredible. And so what happened was Bitcoin would run. Alts, specifically Solana and Ethereum and Avalanche at the time, those are the big ones, would run next. And then when those would go sideways, then the alt2s, the tiny little micro caps would go crazy and do these crazy pumps that people would make so much money. And then they'd sell off and then Bitcoin would run again. And that was how it went. It was in circle like that. It just went rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. All the money just kept going through all the projects, all the stuff and things. Now, with institutional backing, we don't have that anymore, all right? What you're seeing right now is everyone's buying and holding, buying and holding, buying and holding. Treasury companies. They're not going to be selling everything back and forth. They're treasury companies. They're going to be buying and holding. So these run-ups are going to be different. And I'm telling you guys, it feels weird, but at the very end, you're going to be happy that you held. But most of this run is going to be utility run. So make sure that you have actual utility. Don't be just sitting there buying meme coins and expecting them to run forever, because eventually they will stop. They will stop. All right. Let's get back into the rest of the chat here. Get wrecked, Twitter scrub. Quint. Yes, I'm being targeted on Twitter, man. I cannot have fun on Twitter no more. Chai C, what's your thoughts on Casper, brother? It's a great project. It's a really great project. I don't hold any, but I've heard great things from everyone else. And I know that it's been lackluster in terms of performance, but a lot of coins have. And again, no coin has really quite hit their all-time highs or previous highs from January, right? We're still waiting for January prices to hit. So last cycle, we would have already been halfway through the cycle. We would have already been pumping our crazy already since March. It's a different cycle. I think we're going to be surprised when it goes into next year, and we're all just sitting there like, oh no, I sold too early, or I sold too much. But yeah, you got to, of course, pay yourself and take profits towards the top. We're just nowhere near the top yet. All right, what's your thoughts on? Okay, when you play what 8? Are you stupid? When you play that clip, you say thanks, Oscar. Yeah, Oscar, not Oscar. Oscar. Yeah, Oscar Langley Sorio. Okay, I don't know where it went. Somewhere in my studio, I have a. Oh, it's probably back on the wall now. I have a signed picture from the voice actor of Oscar Langley Sorio. That's of course from the original Evangelion here in the States. She voiced the original actor. She was the original voice actress. And yeah, I reached out to her one time and talked to her about crypto for a little while in my show and how I used her voice, and it was a good time. But anyway, yeah, that's the character from Neon Genesis Evangelion. One of my favorites when I was a kid. What else we got here? So yes, Yamaha Pacifica. Okay, so Felix Cepeda says, if I was rich, you wouldn't mind losing thousands. I wouldn't mind losing thousands of dollars, but when you're poor, it hurts. I mean, we're all poor. If you don't have $1 million, we're basically we're all poor. We're all poor, guys. We're all poor together. It's fine. We're fine. All right, guys, moving on. Let's see what we got for news today. Anti-CBDC bill could curb Fed's power over digital dollar, sponsors say. Representative Tom Emmer, of course, one of our favorites, the sponsor of the U.S. House's Anti-CBDC Surveillance Act, said that the bill, if passed, would significantly limit the Federal Reserve's ability to issue the central bank digital currency. And in Friday press call, the Minnesota representative spoke on the progress of the anti-CBDC bill, which he introduced in the House in March. It's been a freaking long time. My God. Been in there for 4 months. If the Fed could emulate cash, then the law is going to afford that ability. But right now they can't. Said Emmer, and the U.S. government is issuing a CBDC. Set on the U.S. government issuing a CBDC. The bill was one of three, along with the legislation to address payment, stablecoins, and digital asset market structure that the chamber passed with the month as the Republicans' Crypto Week plans, with at least amount of support from Democrats in the House of Representatives. According to Emmer, the CBDC bill would allow any entity in the U.S. government, including the Federal Reserve, to explore the development of a digital dollar, provided it emulated cash in specific ways and was open to permissionless and private. The text of the legislation proposed amending the Federal Reserve Act to bar federal banks from issuing any digital asset that is substantially similar to a CBDC, of course, a central bank digital currency. Of these three bills passed the House on July 18th, only the Genius Act regulated stablecoins, having already been passed in the Senate, has signed into law. We're still waiting for that and the the Clarity Act, right? Republicans set September goals through crypto market structure bill. They're going to be on recess till August, through August. Wyoming Senator Cynthia Lummis, chair of the Senate Banking Committee's Digital Assets Subcommittee, has already been pushing for the chamber to remain in session through August to address some of Trump's negotiations or nominations, including prospective Commodity Futures Trading Commission Chair Brian Quintes. The spokesperson from the senator told Cointelegraph that she was also help execute the president's agenda during the time, signaling that she could also use the time to prepare the crypto market structure bill. Man, she is a warhorse. Damn. She wants everyone to stay through. I did not know that. She wants everyone to stay through August. That's definitely not going to happen on the other side, though. As of Monday, the Senate is still scheduled to go on recess on August 3rd. Yep, that's the plan. So hopefully something can happen before that, but it doesn't sound like they're very far along yet on the Clarity Act. All right, FOMC meeting, Fed likely to hold rates despite Trump's call for the cuts. Again, guys, probably nothing burger on Wednesday, but we're going to dive a little bit into it and see, of course, what everyone's talking about the day or two before the actual decision. Ahead of the FOMC meeting holding between July 29th and 30th, U.S. President Donald Trump has urged the Fed to lower rates. However, the odds are in favor of Jerome Powell and the committee holding rates for the fifth consecutive time this year. Fed to keep rates unchanged at July 30 FOMC meeting, that's of course on Wednesday, shows that there is 96.9% chance that the Fed Reserve will keep rates unchanged at the July 30th Fed meeting. If that happens, it will mark the fifth consecutive time this year the committee is opting to against lowering rates. And of course, we already had every country on the planet, on the whole globe, already cut rates. So it does seem like it is a very political move now. Although I personally don't think they should cut rates. Just to get Trump off Powell's back, I would just do it. Just freaking give him 125 basis cut, and maybe do one more at the end of the year, and just call it good. Like, and that's even if you want to do it at the end of the year. Just get him off your back now. My God, dude, I'm so tired of hearing this feud between Powell and Trump. The Fed interest rates have remained between 4.25 and 5% following the January, March, and May and June FOMC meetings. Powell, the committee have up to now emphasized that it has been best to wait and see. Oh my God, where the hell to go? The impact of the economic policies, such as the Trump tariffs, or on inflation. The Fed has maintained stance so far, and my God, I sound just like Jerome Powell when I'm reading this. I'm done. I'm done. No more.
I'd buy that for $1.
All right, we're moving on. Oh my God. It drives me crazy, guys. It drives me crazy that we read so much of the same crap every day, too. All right, moving on. Okay, we got Trump eyes moving U.S. economy further into crypto via mortgages and 401ks. He did come out and say a couple weeks ago that he expects, what was it? I forget the measure. Well, maybe it'll say it again here. But he was talking about, of course, was it was it $3 to $4 trillion worth of 401ks going into crypto, something like that? 7 trillion? I think it's 7 trillion. Anyway, with crypto policy now representing one of the President Trump's most concrete achievements in his second term, the White House is reportedly gearing up for further moves to affix digital assets into more prominent role in the United States economy. Trump is widely expected to soon issue an executive order that calls the American retirement plans and 401ks that represent a vast segment of the U.S. investing. I remember this happened the week after my father almost acquired an entire Bitcoin, and I'm like, I told him the week after, I'm like, you literally front ran the entire U.S. government and the vast majority of anyone holding a 401k. It's insane. Anyway, is that so that represents accordingly a vast segment of the U.S. investing, of course, via 401ks and the SP 500, to open the further to less traditional assets, which reportedly may include cryptocurrencies. If that comes to pass, it could ease a major portion of the investing public into digital assets, though it remains a market that still lacks formal U.S. rules, and that's why we need the Clarity Act. His administration reports on crypto demanded under Trump's January order on digital assets policy is also set to emerge on Wednesday, and it's expected to, of course, by crypto insiders to be lengthy and wide-ranging. Of course, how many assets, what assets, and of course, the specific amounts, coin amounts of each one. The industry will be looking closely for updates and the federal formation of the crypto reserves, including the so-called Bitcoin Strategic Reserve, which, again, I don't think they can publicly announce that they're going to be buying at a specific time until the Clarity Act is 100% complete and passed into law. And information on other initiatives, potentially including the crypto tax matters. Trump's director of the Federal Housing Finance Agency, William Poulter, also recently ordered the government-backed mortgages giant Fannie Mae and Fannie Mac to make plans to include borrowers' holdings among assets that can be a backup to the mortgage. We've talked about that at great length as well. Of course, that's a huge win for anyone holding crypto assets, as we're finally being acknowledged now as holders of real wealth. So that move has drawn opposition of the Democratic lawmakers, including Senator Elizabeth Warren, because what doesn't get her panties in a knot, I don't freaking know. Who has steadily been opposed to Trump's crypto maneuvers, all in general. All right. I think we pretty much know, we've covered all this stuff at length so many times, guys, all this other stuff. Again, the big takeaway for this week is going to be whether or not we can make a big push with the Clarity Act, the anti-CBDC laws, which I don't think they're going to happen this week, but miracles do happen from time to time. And then of course, the rate decision by Fed Powell and Trump's announcement on the crypto allocations. Okay, moving on. Rich Dad Poor Dad author, 1929 crash. Warning. Robert Kiyosaki again. He's still warning for it, guys. He's all in on Bitcoin, gold, and silver. Oh man, I need some of that water too. God, Kiyosaki foresees millions crushed, not just by market losses, but by leaders chasing records, trade deals with debt-fueled foundation underneath quietly erodes. Here we go. Kiyosaki yet again. Kiyosaki, author of the best-selling book Rich Dad Poor Dad, yada yada. No, needs no further introduction. Has been calling for the everything crash and everything else that happened this year. Kind of been on point, really. And then where we are right now, this is what his current quotes are. Do you have a 401k or IRA filled with stocks? Do you know investment giants and legends like Warren Buffett and Jim Rogers have sold most, if not all, their stocks and bonds? They are both in cash and or silver now. If you do not know why Buffett and Rogers have sold their stocks and bonds, you may gotta go to the real news over on Twitter to read the rest. You may want to find out. I sit tight with gold and silver and Bitcoin, as according to Robert Kiyosaki. That's what he's doing. Good luck, and we may be on the brink of another 1929 crash, he's calling, and another Great Depression. And I've been talking about this, what was it, the agricultural years to sell and, of course, make money. I've been calling that old, that old 1875 little cheat sheet, right? It shows you, again, just like I can pull it up again. I'll just pull up the damn thing. 1875. Cheat sheet. Farmer thing, yeah. There it is. Yeah, this. Periods to win, make money, right? And it's kind of funny. He says this Great Depression is coming up because we look back at this. It actually shows us too. And I was pointing this out to a friend the other night. Yeah, the times of good years. Here we go. Look at this. 1929. That's kind of close to here. But years of good time being 1935. Then we have here 2007 was a good year. Everyone, of course, was in making good money in stocks, and then of course we had 2008, the great financial crisis. So yeah, in between those years could potentially be really rough times, and that's what kind of we're looking at right now. In 2026, we're looking at this great year to be selling, of course, making goods and services worth more. And then the year after that could be an impending doom. It could be, guys. So again, that's my, I mean, this is all just speculation and hearsay, but you just never know. You never know. Rich people have been following all sorts of crazy stuff for you. I mean, there's all the things, the moon cycles and everything else. You don't think there's some conspiracy around why we get pumps and dumps and stuff around moon cycles? I don't know. I think there is a lot of weird things happening behind the scenes. Anyway, so finishing off this, America's debt is out of control. America is the world's biggest debtor in nation in history, 100%. As I show you every single night in the beginning of our live stream, we're sitting at 37 trillion, 180, 100 and whatever. We're getting close to that 200 billion target. You can only print money out to pay your bills for so long. Yeah. Please take care and do your own research. Again, nice heads up there from Robert Kiyosaki. Hopefully people will start seeing that people are running into safety assets like gold, silver, and Bitcoin. Okay, moving on. Okay, what else have we got? Wrench attacks. Other than the wrenches in the chat. There's a lot of them. But the wrench attacks in real life still continue, and they've been rampant here in the last 2 years, like really getting big. Wrench attacks drive crypto investors into centralized custodians. Wrench attacks on prominent crypto executives are shaping up the narrative and on centralized crypto custody. Of course, more of these top executives are now looking to get into probably ETFs and that sort of thing, where they're not custodiing their own assets. Crypto custodians are reporting increased interest in their services amid the rising frequency of so-called $5 wrench attacks on the cryptocurrency traders, investors, and project leaders. That's why you gotta get yourself a gun. Big gun, small gun, 12 guns, 4 guns. Have a bunch of guns, guys. It's a good time. Anyway, in the last year, or just get a bigger wrench.
What are you, stupid?
Okay, I deserve that one. All right, so yeah, the crypto mantra, not your keys, not your coins, has lost its power among some investors who fear that their personal safety could actually, very much warrant a not a self-custodian, but an external one, right? Cold wallets may offer full control and offer over digital assets, but they also present a single point of attack. As crypto adoption grows, the wrench attacks persist with the proliferation of more high-value crypto investors. Custodians are seeing a shift in a preference from crypto self-custody to institutional control. Yep, so you can see the big players are running. They're running to safety, and that is going to get them, of course, they're gonna not hold their own assets, and that's scary, because in the future you just never know if we do not get the Fed under control and get this anti-CBDC law passed in a way that doesn't allow them to change the law in the future. Then yeah, in the future we could have the ability, or they could have the ability to withdraw some of the assets. We've already seen this happen, or in the talks of California, where they're talking about what was it, like repossessing your assets if you leave them on exchanges for more than like 3 years on certain exchanges. So yeah, I mean it's nothing out of the ordinary or you know, it's what they've always done, right? The banks will also too. If you die, you don't have a heir, or they'll just absorb your property in certain states and like it's just how it goes. So again, not your keys, not your cheese is what I'm still pushing. But yeah, maybe there is, of course, and I told this to my father too, right? There's always going to be a reason to run to an ETF, right? If you don't think you could, you know, I wouldn't tell my 80-year-old grandfather to get a cold storage device and you know, keep his own assets if he can't you know, remember what he had for breakfast, you know, like that, you know, that sort of stuff. So anyway, there's definitely a customer for everything, and I think you guys in the chat are definitely doing your research right now. You're more than capable of keeping your own crypto assets, and especially the amount that we hold versus, you know, an executive like one of the conference speakers at Bitcoin 2025. He was wrench attacked by children, by teenagers. So it could happen anyway. He was dragged out to the desert like freaking, what was it? Like freaking Breaking Bad style, right? Things like that can happen. But I think we're pretty safe, you know, doing it our own way. Anyway, so that's what's going on. Is you know, executives and of course high net worth individuals are definitely flocking to crypto custodians and not doing it themselves. That's the idea there. And then the big one, guys, the big one, PayPal, payments giant, of course. One of the first digital online companies I ever banked with, or at least did business with, PayPal. I remember when PayPal had that glorious partnership with eBay, and yeah. It took so many fees in between, but now eBay just takes all the fees themselves, and you actually get screwed even more, in my opinion, from how it used to be. But anyway, PayPal, right? So PayPal to enable businesses to accept Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other cryptocurrencies. I actually still love PayPal. I don't know why people have so much of a disdain for it, even though, you know, business practices, yada yada. It's still been a really convenient way to pay my entire life, so I still use PayPal even today. PayPal will allow smaller businesses in the U.S. to accept 100 cryptocurrencies on its platform. That is what they announced today. It was huge. This happened on Bloomberg. We covered it this morning. There was a little bit of a announcement. I think we covered it. It might have happened after. I think it was after we did the live. I don't know. But anyway, Pay with Crypto will enable users to convert crypto to stablecoins or other fiat currencies. The firm said it will support transactions of a number of wallets, including Coinbase, Kraken, and MetaMask. Businesses of all sizes face incredible pressure when growing globally, from increased costs of accepting international payments to complex integrations. Alex Chris, of PayPal's president and CEO, also said in a statement today, "We're removing those barriers and helping every business of every size achieve their goals." The service comes as PayPal continues to expand its crypto services. Last Wednesday, San Jose-based PayPal said that it would be planning to introduce a new platform in the fall, PayPal World. What? We get Mario Kart World and now we get PayPal World too? Damn!
I'd buy that for $1.
That's crazy. PayPal World. That's nuts. Well, I guess it's international, right? So yeah, I mean, this is where we're headed, guys. We don't need these countries locking us down anymore. This is why you need to become a sovereign individual, and of course, just have your own money. I don't really care about I don't have anything in my bank account. Nothing. It's all in crypto. When I need money, I just transfer it and I pay for it. Screw this crap. I use credit cards and just rack them all up. I don't care. And if I need money, I'll just pull it out of my crypto. I've been living like this now for like almost 4 years. And I think it's the way to go. And I think the future of the world is going to go that route. And this is exactly what it sounds like PayPal is doing right now. PayPal World, what will link domestic digital wallets to its global network of billions of users. PayPal PayYUSD, of course, that's been their stablecoin, which debuted back in 2023 as a more than $901 market capitalization. What? Okay, 901 million. I don't know. And the firm subsequently allowed users to swap PayPal USD for dollars to international payments via payments platform Zoom with an X. PayPal users have been able to access crypto since late 2020. Yes, that's right. It happened in the middle of the last bull run. I remember because some of the first assets I ever bought in 2020 were on PayPal. And it was just back then. It was just Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum. I think that was it. I think it was just those four back then. After a feature allowed users to buy, sell, and hold 4 cryptocurrencies. Oh my God. Oh my God, yes, it is. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, and Litecoin. Test my memory right there. That's crazy. Wow. Right? But not to move it, the funds to external destinations. PayPal customers are now able to transfer such digital coins elsewhere. The firm said in a statement that pay with crypto would allow merchants to increase their profit margins, pay lower transaction fees, and get near instant access to proceeds, and grow funds stored on PayYUSD at 4%. So they're already offering a yield, just like Circle did last cycle, and I'm sure everyone else is going to be doing this cycle for every single stablecoin. When held on PayPal, you'll get 4% with PYUSD. The initiative will cover 90% of the crypto market, and according to the crypto data provider CoinGecko, has a market cap value approaching 4 trillion. That's of course all of crypto, right? It's 3.89 or whatever it is, 3.84 today, whatever it is now. But anyway, I did want to mention too that when they did mention the lower transaction fees, they're already seeing some companies are already seeing this, like Steak and Shake. We covered Steak and Shake. They're already seeing all their, of course, all their transactions from Bitcoin just going straight to the the business itself, and cutting out the middleman altogether. So the fees are pretty much non-existent for these companies that are going to be getting off the ground with crypto out the gate. Decrypt reached out to PayPal for additional comment, noting last week's PayPal World announcement, which brings together 5 of the world's largest digital wallets on a single platform. Chris said that adding the firm was breaking long-standing barriers in global commerce. These innovations don't just simplify payments, they drive merchant growth, expand consumer choice, and reduce costs. He said this is the future of inclusive, borderless commerce. Yes, let's freaking go. That's what we want. And we're proud. We're proud to lead it. This is how it begins, guys. We are literally living through the biggest financial revolution ever, literally ever. Bitcoin was trading at almost 118,000 when they're, according to CoinGecko, when that article was written 10 hours ago. All right, guys, let's get back in the chat real quick, and then we're going to get into some more news and some headlines. Let's see what else I may have missed from you guys this evening. Okay, Crypto JPEG says, just ready to see those God candles, man. The Greek God candles and new portfolio all-time high. I don't know about you guys, but my portfolio has been at new all-time highs the last few weeks, man. It's been crazy. When Godzilla candle, says Quint. What, Wednesday? maybe. I mean, literally. Tom Lee came out and said it was, what was it, Friday? I think Tom Lee came out and said Friday, and I mentioned this on my morning live stream. Tom Lee came out Friday and said that he personally believes that all it takes for Bitcoin to go to 1 million or start its huge, massive run-up in God candles and all the things you're talking about, Quint, would be for America to come out and say, we're buying Bitcoin, literally. I mean... I think it's just that simple. I think we're just waiting for the final, nail in all of these narratives. That's it. We're just waiting for all these narratives to get finalized. Salutations, Crypto Otaku fam. Yes, Otaku fam. How's it going? Brave Heart McFreedom in the house. How's your restaurant coming, my guy? All right. Okay, so Felix Sapita says, it's sad to say I'm saying this, but Kamala should have won. What are you talking about? What?
You stupid!
Come on, Felix. Come on. What's happening, Felix? My God, what happened? Did you throw everything in like I don't know, Trump coin or something? I don't know what happened with you, man. Democrats pump market, says Felix. Liz says, hi, I thought I'd hop in and cheer me up. Yes, how's it going, Liz? How's it going? Hope you're having a better day today, Liz. Felix says, yo, crypto is crashing hard, man. Oh my God. All right, let's see how crypto's crashing hard, guys. Let's see. Let's go over here. Bitcoin's sitting at 117.9, about ready to, probably just come back to 118. Oh my God. Come on, guys. This is a dip for ants. What is this? A dip for ants? It is. It really is. This is nothing. Yeah, for anything to even be called like a flash crash, even we'd have to go back down to like what, 114 at least. We're still hanging on support, pretty strong, and of course in a bullish trend line too, still from that drop. All right, getting back into the rest of the chat here before I forget. Okay, yeah. Danny in the house, Super Danny, how you doing, my guy? How you doing? Yes. How's it going, Prod? Christ? How would you long or short Bitcoin right now? Right now, long or short Bitcoin? I definitely wouldn't be shorting Bitcoin. I don't like holding those knives, man. I remember last cycle. I remember trading Bitcoin back in last cycle. I don't do that no more. You guys will find out here in a minute. But yeah, no, definitely wouldn't be doing it. If anything, I'd probably start longing right now. But again, I'm not financial advice, and I'm not doing that. I just hold. I don't play with leverage. Don't do that. Guys, don't play with any money you can't afford to lose. That I will definitely give you advice on. All right. So yeah, Felix, I think you need to take a chill pill, man. It's been a minute. I think I need to show this clip. Where the hell is my? Okay, there it is. Yep, I think it's well deserved now. Felix, it's gonna be okay, man. It's gonna be okay. I got you, bro. I got you. Oh my God, if I can get this to play, oh my God, there we go.
So just chill out.
Yes.
Drink a 7-Up, eat a moon pie, quit murdering people.
Yeah, everything will be fine, man. It'll be fine. It'll be fine, man. Oh, jeez. Okay. Getting into some of my. Whoa. Oh, am I missing some of my audio? Okay, there we go. Yeah, getting into some of my my music now, my YouTube music. Okay, all right. So where were we? I think we're here. I just got to finish up with the chat real quick. I missed most of the stream, says Super Danny. No. Well, we're still going through the news right now. Danny says it was nice to see your action figure today at the store. Yeah. You're pertaining, of course, to the great Shar Aznavour. Of course, one of my my favorite anime characters and inspiration, right? Okay, yes, I placed a $500 long on AMP, says Amp Night. That explains why you got that name, my guy. I do remember AMP. I remember having a big bag of AMP too last cycle. AMP was actually originally rumored in last cycle to be partnering up with Amazon for like their settling payments on their platform. I don't know if it ever got any further than that though. Okay, what else we got here? Oh, I just forgot what I was reading from AMP. Where was I? Oh my God, I'm all over the damn place, guys. AMP Night. Okay, yeah, you placed a $500 long on AMP with 12,700 margin 2 weeks ago. I'm down $600 anytime now. This baby should explode. I hope the best for you, AMP Night. I definitely do. Let's see. Banana Republic says, do you pay off your credit cards or just max them out and open up new ones? Banana Republic, not financial advice. But I'm crazy. MF. I actually just max them out. I pay them off once I max them out, but I mean, it's only like 12% a year on my credit cards. And right now I'm actually looking at a 6% loan against my car because I paid off my car. And I'm like, I'm just going to get another loan and then just... I live off of that. Yeah, I mean, I literally don't have any money. It's just whatever it is. Okay, so we get here. Again, not financial advice, guys. I'm reckless and crazy. Okay. We also have Crypto Jared. How's it going, Cryptic Jared? How's it going, my man? It's been a while. Good evening, Otaku. I haven't missed any major doom, have I? No, not yet. It's been pretty quiet, actually, leading up to the Fed meeting on Wednesday. So we're all just kind of chilling here tonight. Of course, reading some of the big articles. I wouldn't say there's necessarily any doom. There's a lot of just tons and tons and tons of positive news with no price action. Again, a paradox in our space we've been witnessing all year. Jeremiah, how's it going? Jeremiah, what's up? How's it going, Jeremiah? And we got Milk Money with the more flames in the chat. Let's go. Yes. And Quint, you shall refer to me as Chadamus the Great. What? The Great for my Jerry the Turtle call? What the hell? Oh my God. You still playing with that turtle? Oh my God, Jerry. Oh, Chatamus. All right, Felix Tapita, thanks, bro. I appreciate it, even if I get wrecked. Oh no, Felix, you're gonna do fine, man. You just pick your winners and hodl, man. Hodl for dear life. And only be trading or playing with leverage with the amounts that you're willing to lose. All right, guys, here we go. So we went through PayPal, pretty good stuff. Happy to see all that there. Kathy Woods ARK, of course, partners with Solana Strategies for staking services. This is pretty big because we don't really hear much of Kathy's calls or predictions or even partnerships at all with Solana. It's usually just Ethereum and Bitcoin. But yeah, the move reflects a rising institutional appetite for yield-generating crypto exposure, according to Solana Strategies. I can tell you for the last cycle in the bear market, I made most of my gains from the likes of Solana, Cosmos, maybe Algorand. Who else had like huge staking yields? I mean, Solana back then was like 12-15% or something like that a year. It was crazy how many coins you get for free just by holding it for a year. I wonder. I think they're still doing around like 11 or 10%. I think it's still not bad to hold Solana and stake it for the long haul. I definitely will be doing a similar thing in the bear market. I can't wait to share that with you guys when we get there, see what's going on, and building other portfolios. Oh my god, the bear market. You're gonna have so many coins in the bear market. I love it. I had 30 coins at the end of the bear market. So many moonbags, it was ridiculous. But yeah, here we are in the bull market. I only got 6 coins, guys. Only holding 6 assets. All right, Kathy Woods ARK Invest has named Canada-based Solana Strategies as its exclusive staking partner for the company's Digital Assets Revolutions Fund. Under the partnership, ARK Invest will move its validator operations to the Solana Strategies staking infrastructure. Created in 2020, the fund typically invests up to 10 to 12 cryptocurrencies, aiming to generate returns over a full market cycle to 4 to 5 years. We serve a growing number of institutional and enterprise clients seeking compliant, reliable access to Solana through delegated staking and custom validator infrastructure. Solana Strategies CEO Aliyah Wald told Cointelegraph BitGo, an institutional custody platform that partnered with Solana Strategies in April, will also be involved. Staking is the process of locking, of course, cryptocurrencies up for amount of time and getting a yield. All right, what should we call it? Rewards. Guys, if you don't know about staking, do your research. This is how you make money, like by the buttloads in the bear market. We currently operate 5 validators with over 3.5 million Solana, and in assets under delegation, and more than 5,700 unique wallets staked, with just 12. Man, that's a shit ton of Solana. 3.5 million, damn. With just 12% coming out of there from our own treasury. The rest of from third parties. Wald said, however, staking has risks. If a validator were to misbehave, its stake tokens could be slashed, resulting in losses for investors. According to Solana's Compass, roughly 403 million Solana tokens are being staked at the point of writing, for a total of $73 billion. Solana Strategies posted a loss of 3.5 million for the second quarter of 2025. Although its staking and validating revenue grew significantly, other companies like DeFi Development Corporation and UpXi have pivoted to Solana treasuries, so the asset has gained more traction among traditional investors. It's definitely still one of my favorites. I don't hold any currently, but I will be picking up a shit ton of Solana again in the bear market. Increasing interest in staking from institutional investors. ARK Invest move indicates increased interest from institutional investors who may want to earn yield on crypto assets, along with a potential appreciation in price. Asset managers are also seeking to get exposure to Ethereum and staking. This is one of the things that kind of scares me in the bear market, guys. Like, I know if you're expecting a bear market, right, you expect the prices to go down at least 70% to 90%, right? That's how it's always happened in the past. But if more of these treasury companies are setting up shop and more of them are staking, hear me out, I don't know if we're going to get those 70 to 90% sell-offs like we did in the past. I think we're going to get like 50s. I think it's going to be flat across the board, 50, 60% tops. Because, I mean, I don't know if you guys are waiting like I am for cheaper prices in the bear market. Everyone else is going to be doing the same. So it's going to be really a big question mark if this is going to be the last cycle we see those huge drops, or it'll be next cycle. That's just my opinion on it anyway. We're seeing the clear surge in institutional and interest in Solana exposure, not just to the asset, but to the structured investable vehicles that provide access with regulatory clarity, says Wald. As the U.S. Regulatory landscape becomes more defined, families, offices, hedge funds, and asset managers actively seeking products like ETFs, structured notes, the public equities, DATs, and Solana technology firms like ours that offer clean Solana exposure. This is what I'm talking about. All of these things are coming. All these things are coming. And they're usually going to park it in probably the top 5 assets, right? And that's going to be Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum, maybe Sui. We got Tron now, Cardano, HBAR. You guys get the idea. Like, they're all going to be running for the same 5, right? It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. ARK Invest is well known for its crypto cycles. Of course, she's a legend in my book. She's one of the reasons why I still do this. Anyway, moving on. Okay. I love talking about Kathy. Any chance I get. All right, moving on. And Metaplanet adds another 780 Bitcoin. Now holds 17,132, as we covered in the Treasury, part of the video. Japanese company is just buying it like crazy. I don't think there's anything really else to say here, other than they're going to continue to be buying, as their current target, I think, is 21,000. Then after that, they're going to try to get to 210,000. I think that's their secondary goal. I don't know if it mentions that in here. Usually it does mention it, but yeah, that's the idea. Anyway, right now they're the 7th. Yeah, they're still the 7th largest. We covered that too at the beginning of the live stream with the same website. Guys, BitcoinTreasury.net. All right, moving on. All right, then I think we're all caught up on the breaking news for the day. We can get over onto the real news on X, where I'm going to get through my feed, right? And I try not to get banned, but I can't tweet anything. I'll show you guys what I mean, if it'll let me or not. I'm going to get there. Okay, let's get back in the chat real quick. We'll see what else is going on. Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so Felix says, thanks, bro. I appreciate it, even if I get wrecked. I'm sorry, Felix. Jerry's the only thing pumping right now on my watch list is Quint. That's crazy. That's crazy, my guy. Oh, geez. Jake the Snake says, rest in peace, Felix. We wish him well. He's still fine, man. He'll be okay. He's just gotta take a chill pill, man. Yeah, just chill out. Just drink a 7-Up and eat a moon pie. He's just having a day, man. Yeah, right there. Felix says, at Jake the Snake, thanks. I invested over 100,000 and now I'm going to lose it. I hate crypto. Oh my God, no, Felix. Well, I hope that's not the case, my guy. Time to hodl a few million ZBEC to get it back. That might be a solid strategy. I tried to share something. I wonder if it did actually take it through. I did have something, of course, to share on ZBEC over on the Real News over on Twitter. We'll get to there in a second. Jacob Six saying, dang, Japanese companies just got it like that. Yes, they did. All right, here we go, guys. BlackRock CIO warns that U.S. must issue a lot of debt names under one factor that could trigger stock market correction. I guess we could dive into that one more last thing before we get into there. See what this is about here. A top BlackRock insider said that the stock market could face a correction in the near future if inflation takes off. In a new interview with Bloomberg, Rick Ryder, BlackRock's chief investment officer, the global fixed income, says the U.S. government's fiscal situation requires it to issue a lot more debt. Here you go, Danny. You wanted some doom, my guy. Here we go. Let's bring on the doom. Yes. Ryder says that the large debt issuance makes it harder to allow longer-term yields to go up, making it more difficult to invest in T-bills with durations longer than 10 years. And we also have, that's not going to happen until about 100 days from now, but at the earliest, the stablecoins are going to be issued like crazy and mad next year. So the inflation, as it picks up, Ryder says the long bonds could get its hit even harder with the equities. Going to issue a lot of debt. The long end is a hard place to invest. It used to be that the long end protected you against the equity market. If inflation ends up being higher, which I don't anticipate, then that'll happen with equities, and the long end will get hit. So the long end of the yield curve today, given that you can get so much yield if you're an investor on the front end, the long end doesn't become that attractive. Honestly, not who the hell's buying bonds anymore? Like none of it is attractive. Like what is it? Like 10 or 20%? Not even. I don't think it is. If it's not getting at least 12 or 15%, you're not even fighting inflation off. You need to get and that's a single year. You need to get like what? 60% or some stupid shit to even make it worth like a 5-year. Like, oh my god, the whole thing is dumb. That's of course against the average rate of inflation on the U.S. dollar, somewhere around 12 to 15%. If you look at real inflation data, and not what the Fed's pushing out. This ridiculous 2% target, whatever. Anyway, there's only one way to get to de-lever the economy. You gotta outrun the debt. You've got to outgrow it, and there's a possible outcome where you get nominal GDP running at 4 to 5%. If you get that interest rate down to 3%, gosh, and you can start to de-lever, but it takes a really long period of time. Listen, I think that the one engine today, since we're going to have a bigger debt burden, and not only that we're going to have a bigger debt burden, that you're going to have to fund it domestically, because internationalism doesn't just buy as much. Yeah, we already seeing China's dumping it, man. China just dumped like $10 billion worth of our debt last week. I mean, they're dumping it. And of course, as the larger companies within BRICS nations do, of course, less business with the dollar, there's less relevancy for our dollar and our debt, and countries to buy our debt and continue to buy our debt. And you can say that this was the beginning of the end when we lost the petrodollar back in 2020. I think it's been 2023. I think it's been that long already. Holy crap. Anyway, as long as we grow, then you can work it through, says... BlackRock's Rick Ryder, right? There we go. Okay, so that's what's going on. So a little bit of doom and gloom there from BlackRock CIO, and then explains again why they're so heavy on assets like Bitcoin right now. All right. Moving on, guys. Moving on. I think we're done with the news. Let's get over to the real news over on X real quick and see what else is happening. I'm going to see if anything else popped up that I was trying to share this afternoon. This came on over. White House confirms that Bitcoin and crypto report will be released on Wednesday. Again, another shout out from the rooftops. Look, pay attention. Hopefully they will actually give us numbers this time, because we wanted this 4 months ago when they first announced it. That would have been nice. That would have been nice. Yeah, that's crazy. Anyway, PayPal enables Bitcoin payments for the U.S. merchants. We got, after 16 years, Bitcoin. I'm not sure why they put this one out. I shared it anyway because it's true. But yeah, it's flipped it since the beginning of last year. Yeah. Anyway, after 16 years, Bitcoin has already surpassed the entire market cap of silver. Again, this is an asset class that's been around since, of course, as long as we know. We're 2,000 years, of course, AC, of course. So this was all obviously being traded before our time. So for centuries, and of course, longer than we've ever been alive, or ever even able to read about today. Huge. The White House is set to release a digital asset report to the public on Wednesday. Yep, that's the big day, guys. That's the big day. Capital B confirms acquisition of 58 Bitcoin. Of course, all these other companies I covered this morning, so it didn't share the rest of the stuff I wanted to share. And one of them was pertaining to what I mentioned. There was a Zbeck, of course, ad I wanted to share with you guys. That's not there anymore. Okay, so Crypto.rs, of course, that's George right now, is asking everyone, if you had $100,000, which big cap would you invest into right now? Yeah. Okay, George. $100,000. Probably XRP or Solana, realistically. Okay, so yeah, White House digital assets report will be publicly released this Wednesday, says Bloomberg. This Wednesday. Okay, Sailor says Bitcoin is about to become the largest asset in the world in the next 48 months. What does he know that we don't? Math. Just general math. We've been over this a million times. Sailor, of course, looking at 21 years, turning Bitcoin into 21 million. Okay, that was his big pitch this year for institutional investors. Anyway, Michael Saylor, the more capital I raise, the more capital I can raise, and that breaks every textbook that Harvard and Stanford. Yep, and I tried to share this earlier. See how that doesn't work? I'm not allowed to share anything anymore, guys. Let me share that. I did it twice. Weird. BlackRock CEO, of course, Larry Fink. If every millionaire in the U.S., of course, asked their financial advisors to get them one Bitcoin, they wouldn't be able to. There's not enough. There's 60 million millionaires, 60 million millionaires, and there's only 21 million Bitcoin, and there's only how many available? We do it every day, guys. 2.14 million. That's it. That's all the exchanges. That's not even what you could buy. All right. So if we had 2 million millionaires today go out, they wouldn't be. That's the real number. The real number is 2 million millionaires, one Bitcoin each. They wouldn't be able to get it. It's that simple. It's that simple. It's ridiculous. All right. Global M2 is sending Bitcoin to 250,000. That's, of course, tracing the M2 money supply. Jake this day coming in with a $2 super chat, my guy. Yes. Otaku, find the bicycle to ensure you aren't a bot. What the fuck? Find the bicycle to ensure I'm not a bot. Okay, I'll find it. I'll find it for you. There you go. God. Yeah, you crazy bastard. I love you, Jake. I love you. All right. Anyway, Donald Trump told Inner Circle that Ethereum is going to 12,000 this year. I don't think this is insane or unlikely. I mean, I was telling the world it was going to 12,000 last year. I mean, it's just that was kind of the target everyone was looking at last year. I don't know. Kind of weird. Kind of weird this one came out. Ramona coming in with a $20 super chat. Boom. Money me.
Money now. Me a money needing a lot now.
Oh my god. Gotten here late and all I see is Jake the Snake talking. Yes, Ramona. He was trying to confirm that I wasn't a bot. So I had to prove it with the bicycle. I don't know, man. He's crazy, Ramona. All right. Okay, let's see what else we got going on. I think that's pretty much it, guys. The big takeaway today is, of course, PayPal announcing huge, almost as huge as last week's PNC Bank when they said that they were going to literally hold and custodian any asset that any of their financial managers ask them to. I mean, that's our clients ask them to, right? So institutional investors, whatever. So that's pretty big. And PayPal just adding 100 assets to of course their platform via PayPal World. That's huge. And again, making the world more sovereign. I'm so excited to make money basically available to anyone and everyone. No matter where you go, you can buy a cupcake or a freaking cookie or a freaking cup of coffee. That was the whole goal, right? The whole goal was to buy a cup of coffee everywhere you go. All right. Yes, Ramona coming in with another $5 super chat. Thank you, Ramona. Hi, everyone. Don't forget about me. How could we ever forget about Ramona? Are you kidding me? You're insane. We could never forget about you, Ramona. We love you. We love you so much. You're, of course, the crypto mom of the channel. Oh, geez. The whole community loves you. All right. Thanks again, Ramona. Thanks again. All right, guys. So that's, of course, all the news today. Let's get into the normies and, of course, grade them on a traditional grading scale. That's typically the normies look for three things. It's celebrities, video games, and sports. Let's see what we grade them today. A, B, C, D, or D, or F. Probably an F. It's usually an F. Who am I kidding? It's always an F. Yeah, I know. It's going to be an F. Okay, let's see. New York shooting. Damn, really? Damn. Blackstone. It's close enough to BlackRock. Weird. Karanche Tron. I don't know. Bladder cancer. Oh, my God. The Rancho. Storm. Reno shooting. Damn, there's shootings everywhere. Holy crap. We just had one not that long ago, and then yeah, there was another one. There was that brawl or something that happened in Texas. Oh my god, this world is cracking up, man. I don't leave the house without a gun, I'll tell you that. Or two. Literally two. Okay. You're gonna get banned. Stop saying the S word. Oh no, what word am I saying? The S word? Oh. Okay. The gun show? God damn it.
What are you, stupid?
I can't. I don't know what to replace it with, guys. Yeah, that. The ooting. The ooting. Anyway, Luka Doncic. Cubs versus Brewers. Mansfield Chase. Liberty versus Wings. Dodgers versus Reds. Diamondbacks versus Tigers. Of course, we got sports. Normies love their sports. Wonderfully weird world of Gumball. I guess that show's coming back. Oh, God. Hide your children. Oh God, Cincinnati assault. That's, yeah, my God, it's really dark these days, guys. Avatar Fire and Ash. I mean, guys, the normies can't handle it. I mean, people are getting stabbed everywhere you go and shot. Okay, I'll stop. Anyway, Desmond, Watson, Phillies versus White Sox, Storm versus Sun, Haley Williams. Oh my God, there's so many sports. Again, you have to have distractions. You got to save themselves. The normies have to have distractions. Tyler Guyton. Of course, we got tons and tons and tons more sports. All right, of course, the normies getting a flat F today, not pertaining to any of their searches pertain to crypto at all. And of course, looking at Bitcoin specifically for the normie searches, we actually seen a little bit of an uptick. We actually saw a little bit of an uptick here this last 12 months, but you know what? I didn't give it a thought into the weekend. Probably a little bit in the foreign market. Yeah, a little bit yesterday. Was it today the 28th? Yeah, today's 28th. So a little bit yesterday. Of course, the foreign market's pumping a little bit us up, and then we dumped it, of course, like in the morning as we predicted. Anyway, there. All right, guys, and of course we got Ethereum, Doge, Bitcoin, and Solana against XRP. Bitcoin's still leading the way, although again, shout out for XRP guys out there. The last 7 days, last week, we did get flipped. Bitcoin did get flipped by XRP, just for a few days in a row. So it was pretty exciting for anyone holding XRP last week. Or last 2 weeks, I think. All right, moving on. What else we got? Oh yeah, that. Periods when to make money. soon, guys, soon. Oh my God, I can't stop shilling that thing. It's just stuck in my mind. I can't get it out of my brain. That's the problem. All right, guys, we're gonna go full circle back into the charts again. If you guys didn't catch the beginning of my live stream, of course, we're tired of winning. We're so tired of winning.
You may even get tired of winning. You say, please, too much winning. Can't take it anymore.
I can't, guys. I just can't. All right. This was, of course, price action throughout the entire weekend. We called it from Friday. Baseline target all the way to the end. Well, I was calling for a baseline bear, right? Baseline bear. That's basically what we got, baseline bear. Again, I got tired of winning, guys. I'm tired of winning. And it's ridiculous, again, how easy it is to predict this when Bitcoin's not getting any crazy parabolic moves. And we're still 97% on track for winning every single day. I'm tired of freaking winning. I really am. I'm being honest now. I'm not even joking. I really am tired of winning. Again, I want to be so wrong, guys. I want to wake up tomorrow morning and be like, whoa, to the moon. Yeah, and we didn't see it coming. It could happen, but it's more than likely going to happen with a White House statement at this point, or a nation starting to buy Bitcoin with, printing with the money printer or something. We need something big. Anyway, so that's, of course, what happened, and we're going to clean this up and do some more Crypto Chaos magic tonight. And, of course, I'm going to catch up with the chat before I do so. So let me know in the chat how you guys feel about what's going on today. I'm sorry, Felix. I know how you feel. I know how you feel, my guy. It sucks. I'm sorry that you're going through that. I would say try not to put as much risk on the table. I do, again, I got the feels for you, my guy. I got the feels for you. I was there in 2021, and I stopped that nonsense once I learned how this system works. All right, moving on. Let's get back in here. Oh my gosh, Pew Pew Chrysler. Pew Pew for Chrysler's sake. Oh my God, Jake. What the hell, my guy? You crazy. I love you, brother. Some of these people, man. Some of these people. All right, I'm going to go back up here and find out what else we got here. Jake the Snake. Yes, Crypto Mom. Yes, excuse me, Crypto Mom. I just like you guys, says Jake the Snake. Already kicked you, says Quint. You're banned. What the hell? Jake the Snake got banned. Oh, no. Oh, he's back already. Yes, of course, we love you. We love you, Jake. I can definitely handle your chaos. I don't know if everyone else can, though. Let me know in the chat if you guys can't handle Jake the Snake. We got to put him in the timeout. I think it's fine to me, though. Ben Lawrence, of course, back and forth the gym. Can we have the gains? No, you can't. Not yet, Ben. Not yet. Maybe next week. Otaku, no, stop reading the news, says Jake. You're gonna get banned for stop saying the S word, of course. The S word being ooting shit, Ooting? Okay, anyway. Pew Pew, yes, Jake Snake, and he's talking about the biceps chill. Say pew pew for Chrysler's sake, yes, and Ramona can have the magical electronic beans for dinner. Yes, she can. All the electronic beans she wants. I'm sorry, Ben. I remember last time you had issues with the electronic beans, didn't you? Your wife was giving you a hard time for the electronic beans. All right. Ben says, and the snake can sleep over. I don't know about that one. Jake the Snake says, Ben Schiller, that's a paddling. What? Ben Schiller? Okay, geez. Ben Lawrence says, there's no way you're going to get a juice box before dinner, Jake. Oh, my God. God, you can't have your dessert unless you eat your meat. Anyway, 132,000 won't happen until the 21st, says Ben. Why would you give a wrench to the snake? I mean, he's Jake. I can't not give Jake a not. How could I not give him a wrench? What is he gonna do? He's got 2 claws. He's just gonna use his claws and try to pick it up. He's just gonna drop it. It's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine, Ben. It'll be fine. God. Oh no. I hope. I hope. Okay. All right, guys. Let's get into this here. You say the 21st, right? Okay, the 21st of August. You're calling. I'm gonna put you down, Ben. I'm gonna put you down. Let's see. So we got. So far, we have. Where are my dates? We got to go into the 30-minute, the 1 hour. Oh, yes, the 1 hour will show us some of the dates out here. That's the 8th. That is, of course, Matt Adams' target. Who else do I got in here? I got some more targets in here. Okay, we're going to add this one onto the 28th for Ben. Yeah, because he says we're not going to go to Super Danny's with the 15th. What's that one? Yes, I think you are on the 15th. Yeah, you are. 14th, 15th. I think I got you in there. 13th? 15th? All right. We're gonna move you back to this 15th. Okay. Gotcha. All right. And we're gonna put Ben in here for what, 120, 128? Was it? 132. 132,000. Gotcha, Ben. Gotcha. Love to hear what of course you guys think price action is going. I don't have anything in particular right now, actually. Once we got past the 120K, I was like, yeah, soon. 132. Ramona coming in with a $10 super chat. Thank you, Ramona. Thank you. You and Rob need to be coordinated. It's so hard to pay attention to you both at once. Oh my gosh. What's going on? Did Rob change his time again? I don't know what's going on. Ramona. Yeah, you let me know. Let me know what his times are now. I haven't even been able to catch him anymore because I think he's doing a lot of it during my time period now. He used to do his at 9 when I'd end mine, and then I was able to jump over there as soon as I was done. But I don't know. I don't know what he's doing right now. I've been so busy here lately. Okay, so what was it? 132,000, right, for Ben on the. I lost my plane of thought. Where was I? I gotta scroll up to find it. 138K won't happen until the 21st, says Ben. Not his birthday. Ben Lawrence prediction. Yes. All right. Let me know, guys, if there's anyone else out there with a convincing time frame. And Super Danny's still calling for that RIP prediction. We're gonna be chainsawing it up. On the 15th, so don't forget that one there. We're gonna move this out to the 21st. Damn, the 21st. I'm curious. Explain why, Ben. You're calling for the 21st on that one. That is an interesting target. Are you just calling for? I mean, they're not gonna return from recess. If you're thinking the the lawmakers, they're not gonna be returning until September, right? I think the first week of September. Anyway, so what else we got going on tonight? All right, so we're going to get into some Crypto Chaos magic. Yes, yes, yes. And Ramona coming with the $2 super chat saying Patreon Live is now on Monday and Wednesday. Oh, I gotcha. Gotcha. So I can jump over there. I've been wondering why I haven't been able to hit that either. I've been going over there, too, to see what he's doing for his live. But I knew it wasn't on Tuesdays, Thursdays, at least it wasn't before. Okay, I'll have to jump on over there when I'm done tonight too. It's already 9:30. Damn, we got to get on with the Crypto Chaos Magic predictions. Thanks again, Ramona, for donating so much to the cause today. I'll be burning a 20 in your... oh, my God. I might as well burn a 50 in your name. Oh, my God, damn. Holy crap, Ramona. Damn. I gotta find some money to burn. I don't got... Oh, damn it. I forgot. I just moved everything. Oh, my God. What am I going to burn tonight? All right, one second, guys. I gotta go find something to burn. I'm back. Unfortunately, all I found was this half-burnt 10. Oh wait, I think I know where some more money is. This ain't gonna do nothing. What's that gonna do? That's not enough to sacrifice. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I got at least a 20 now. I'm running out of money, guys. I'm running out of money. I've got 200. What was it? 200 what? Oh my God, what was I going to say? I've got like less than 2,000 in my bank account to pay for the rest of the month's expenses. Anyway, price controls already work. I'm not sure. I got to catch up in the chat, guys. Rob, YouTube is too much shilling, not enough crypto. What, Quint? What? To be fair, what's the Crypto Otaku's first time? What? What? Oh no. Okay, not me, crazy Bolocks on the chain. Ben. Holy crap, Ben was blowing up the chat earlier. I didn't see any of this. Snakes have fangs, not claws. Oh, dude, he was ripping Jake a freaking new one. Holy crap. Holy crap. Okay, so Rob, YouTube is... okay, gotcha. The King's second prediction was correct. That's right. Jake the Snake was correct on his second prediction. Some say I am Chaos Magic. I was a day off. But again, Price is Right rules. I didn't win. Jake the Snake won. Okay, so Jake the Snake says, watch it, Ramona. I will strike you down. Oh, jeez. I don't think Ramona has a new prediction yet. I think her and I are on kind of on the same page. We're just kind of like waiting for something big to really clear the air and make sense, right? I think Jake the Snake has a big one, $150,000. He has in there on the in September now, out that ways. Okay, market is mostly sentiment anyway, says Super Danny. Yes, I agree with you. Definitely is. Danny says the 15th for me is assumption from many of Mary. She was lifted to heaven just as our bags will rise in the freaking Chloe. Cleo? Are you talking about Cleo's birthday? Or are you talking about Mary? Mary? What? I'm not sure what you're talking about there. Jake the Snake comes in with a $2 super chat. Thank you, Jake. Oh my gosh. Yes, I fuck you. On Price is Right rules. Yes, you did. You did, man. You got me. You got me good. I'm just like, yeah, it'd be $1, Bob. And you're just like, yeah. 99 cents. You bastard. God. Okay, so yeah, market is mostly sentiment. Price controls always work, says Jake the Snake. And Taco Man, your YouTube is the greatest of all time. Thank you, Quint. Thank you. I really appreciate it, my guy. I do my best, man. I do my best. Of course, I can't do it without all of you guys, of course, and the chaos. I just can't do it without the chaos. There's no way to do it. All right, guys, let's get back into the Crypto Chaos Magic. We got to do it, guys. We got to do the Chaos Magic now before it gets too late and we miss the time frame. It's about 9:30 right now. It's not too bad. Not too bad. Yes, Take the Snake, of course, setting fire to this chat. Let's go. Greatest of all time. Thank you. All right, and here we go, guys. Let's get back in the 15-minute. We're going to do, again, like we do always, every single night, Pinky. We try to take over the world, and I'm tired of being right. All right, so at least I'm tired of the chaos magic being right. Okay, so here we go. I've got, of course, our altar. I've actually got my lighter. I actually have my lighter this time. I have to look for it. And I actually found one of my old. I was looking everywhere for this. One of my old quartz This thing is crazy. This is strange. This one's really strange. It definitely amplifies every single thing. So let's put that on the altar tonight. See what happens if we introduce that. Found that in my move. I've been unpacking so much shit, guys. Oh my god. I haven't seen this stuff in 3 months. 4 months even. I started packing like crazy at the beginning of the year, and here we are in July. And it's crazy. We're here now. All right, so I'm looking for the candle. Where the hell is my candle? All right, of course, the candle that Milk Money, of course, donated to the stream back in, man, it's been a minute. I think back in May. Here we go. We're going to light, of course, the Bitcoin candle. That's the first step in our Crypto Chaos magic. And, of course, guys, if you're following along at home, if you want to do some chaos magic at home, the first thing you need to do is, of course, light a candle for the ritual. Place it on your altar or your space. You know, I, of course, have a custom altar I made. And look how clean I made this, guys. I cleaned this up pretty good over the weekend. And I don't know if you guys can catch that. Probably not. Probably have to switch cameras. But I did get the arcade finally back up. And yeah, you can see it. It's back. And yeah, if I put that in there, yeah, you can kind of see the some of my altar is glowing into the black light. Okay, yeah, it still works. All right, cool. All right, guys, I'm excited to get this going for the stream. I want to have so many cameras. So back in the old studio, I had like 6 cameras. I want to try to get like 8 going. Let's just try to crash the stream with too much chaos. Let's go. All right, so first things first, we got the candle, right? We got the candle on the altar. We lit it. Right now, of course, we're going to idolize the moon via the moonstone. That's right, we have an idol. That is the moon we're using for our magic, right? So that's the moon. And of course, we have all the elements in the studio. We have earth, fire, wind, water present in the desk, on the desk. And then we have our sacrifice. That is, of course, the 20. Thanks, Ramona, for the 20 tonight. The sacrifice is on you. Thank you, Ramona. All right, and there she goes. Boom. Wow. That's really going up quick, too. All right, guys, sacrifice. And then, of course, the last thing before I forget is our mantra, or yes, our mantra, which is Krokpeos. And yeah, the ritual has begun. And we're going to get started with Crypto Chaos Magic. All right, Jacob 6 says, Otaku's Crypto Chaos is sponsored by viewers like you. That's right. It is, just like PBS. Oh, no. They're gone. Yeah, they're gone. Anyway. Too soon? Yes, thank you, Ramona. Thank you. And we don't want you to be gone. You're one of our favorites. Okay, let's move on back to Bitcoin. Yeah, PBS is gone. Paid broadcasting, or what was it? Public broadcasting? Yeah, that was part of the Big Beautiful Bill that got cut. NPR got cut too. They might have, maybe they have different sponsor now, but yeah, that's what I heard anyway. Yes, Brave Farming Freedom coming with a $2 super chat. Yes, thank you, my guy. Thank you, Braveheart. Just chipping in. Thank you, man. Just chipping in. Man, yeah, cyberpunk reference for those who know as well. Just chipping in, man. Go Samurai. All right. Let's get down and dirty, guys. Let's get down and dirty. Rest in peace between lions. Not sure what you're referring to there, Jake. All right, guys. So where's Bitcoin going tonight in price action? Oh man, what was this crazy line here? I drew these way back when. Where did these take us? These take us back up to reach our $160,000 target. Holy crap! That's of course after we got to get back on the stairway to heaven, man. My God, we've been missing it. We haven't been up there since the beginning of the month. That's crazy. The second week of the month. Anyway, so where are we going tonight? Long term, yeah, we can figure that out later. But short term, where are we headed? I will show you, as we usually do every single night. All right, let's get back into a little check up on the live order books brought to you by Kingdom of Snowland on YouTube. Quick little check up here. Of course, just showing you where the order books are. We looked at them at the beginning of the stream. Kind of see what the sentiment is currently. We already, of course, went all through all that. This is what it looked like when we first started the live stream. Again, pretty much still kind of the same now. Yep, still pretty much the same. We are starting to chip down though into some of our newest level of support. So that, yeah, I mean, it's holding at least. It's at least holding, but it's still too soon to tell. I don't know if I can move on over to the shorter time frame. It is bouncing in that channel pretty close. There's a lot more people wanting to sell though short term than there is people wanting to buy, and that probably will send us back down to that. I don't want to say 114, 115, but maybe a little higher than that, 116 on the bear end of the stick. All right, guys, so let's get into this now. Here we go. And I like to at least eliminate a lot of my biases, but we are sitting pretty much still in the same channel we were yesterday and over the weekend. We did get a run up, so there is a little bit left to sell off if people wanted to sell off. I don't think the foreign markets want to, though. They already had plenty of time to buy in, and we're already bought back in because of them right now. So this is what's happened right here since Friday. Yeah, as we basically just been ramping up since the sell-off in the market open on Friday. So on Thursday, I'm sorry, Thursday. So that's kind of what we led it into right now. That's where we are. All right, I keep moving this stuff all over the place. All right, here we go, guys. Let's get the ritual sticks in place. I got to clean all these up. Holy crap. I forgot I still had all these on the board. If you this is the first time you're watching us, of course, I like to do Crypto Chaos Magic, and what that is basically just kind of do the overall sentiment, and we do some magic, and it's mostly based off of psychology in the markets. Overall sentiment. Why am I on this eraser tool? God, what happened? Can I not drag? There we go. Yeah, and so we mostly look at sentiment and psychology in the markets, and a lot of it is all just that. And with the 97% prediction ratio that I have on my live stream, it's crazy how well we've been able to predict it just by that alone. Yeah, I've been watching this for years, and just kind of do the same thing every night. When you follow sentiment, you know kind of where it's going to go. All right, so anyway, this is what we're looking at right now. Crypto Chaos Magic starts now. Here we go, guys. We're going to be looking at our baseline target first, of course. And yeah, we've already kind of sold off into the market the beginning of the weekend. I guess Sunday sell off, right? Sunday into Monday. Monday open right there, and then yeah, we sold that all off. So Japan's looking at basically a decent amount if they want to buy in. Bitcoin's down right now about 2%. That's not bad. It's not bad from where they were at the beginning of the day, when they're the ones who bought us into this level, and then we just sold it off. So again, yin and yang rules. This is going to pretty much play out in their favor if they were to buy this dip. All right, so we're going to, of course, get into that. All right, so if I can zoom back in, I get my time frames in check. I think I did put these in the right positions. No, I didn't. I'm a little off. Sorry, guys. I'm a little off tonight. All right, so there, 9 p.m. There we go. 9:12:03. That's, of course, the market open, the midday intraday trading overseas, and, of course, the generalized market starts to fall, correct or finish up around 3. And then, yeah, 9 a.m., of course, for us here in the States. So this is where we're headed into tomorrow morning. All right, without further ado, let's just do it. Let's just do it. All right, so 118,000 right now. Not too bad, not too bad. Of course, recorrecting after hitting 117, as we saw earlier. We fell down there when we first started the live stream. Remember when Felix was saying that we were done, we're selling off, we're done. Big sell-off. No, not big sell-off at all. It wasn't even bad. It wasn't even bearish. It's still keeping its upward momentum and trend line for right now. So yeah, we're still heading in the right direction. So let's see where we're going to go. Base case scenario tonight, we're looking at maybe a retrace. Might happen pretty soon. Double top there at 118, maybe a retrace, and then a run back up somewhere at 119 maybe after like 11 or 12 noon, 1 o'clock. That would be in the foreign markets. Basically in Japan. So it'll be 119,000. See if we can reclaim that. Probably not. Again, of course, a little bit of a sell-off into the morning. We're keeping a little bit of its gains, but not much. until we get the run up tomorrow, and hopefully we open green tomorrow for crypto. But we still have one more day until the Fed opens, so that's my bull case. I mean, my base case prediction. It's just going to be kind of like maybe one test to the top end of 119, maybe even 119.5. I mean, I could do this again maybe and get that a little cleaner. 119.5, something like that. One more leg up. There we go. 119.4, and then of course the retracement down. Maybe yeah, something like that, and we get kind of fizzled out. All right, that's my baseline target tonight. Again, more than likely going to play out because we're oversold in the last 24 hours. Maybe even 48, really. Nah, just 48 hours, just 24 hours. All right, and then we got our bear and our base, our bull target. Bear case scenario, we're going to do the same thing, get rejected entirely, come back down. I wouldn't even say we get that high. Say we fall first. We fall first. Try to come back up to 118 and then fall on our face and go back down to 117, try to get recover around the end of the day, and then just kind of sell off there. I don't know what would do this though. I'm not calling for this particularly, but yeah, 116, maybe a recovery there a little bit in the market open tomorrow. That would be our bear case scenario. Again, I don't know what would cause that, to be honest. The sentiment right now doesn't really allow for it, other than whale games. That's it. That's all I got. Whale games, maybe. All right. So yeah. Then of course we got our bull case scenario, which we're just going to run this on up. We're going to double top and break on out into 120. See if we can get above there. Just one more push. It would all happen before. It would all happen before 3. So something like this into 12. Huge push up to 121 maybe. And then a push back down, or of course a recovery in the morning, a sell-off in the American Open. That would probably happen there if it was a bull case scenario. That would be great to see. I don't know if I'm going to call it though. Probably going to still stick with, of course, our baseline bear target, as I have for the last, I don't know, 8 days or something like that, or more, and it's worked out pretty well. And I think that's kind of what we're going to see more of until at least Wednesday. Anyway, and then of course we've got our Super Bull and our Super Bear. Super Bear, of course, sending us down to Pound Town, which is the Goblin Town. The fire sale at $84,000 Bitcoin, and then of course a retracement back to the upside. It's never going to happen. Just something fun for the Super Bears. And yeah, Super Bowl case scenario just sends us to 130,000. Why not? I don't know what would do that. China overnight, no, Japan overnight, saying that they're going to create a Bitcoin strategic reserve, and they're already ahead of legislation. I think Bitcoin's already, they're already pro Bitcoin in the country. They have the Bitcoin of Japan, of course, the first regulated crypto in Japan being Jasmy, if not the world, the first regulated crypto in the world. Yeah, so yeah, I would love for that to happen. I'd love to be wrong, but I'm calling for still, again, a baseline bear target on Bitcoin. And let me know in the chat how you guys are feeling. I'm going to be throwing this up when I'm done and letting it ride all night. And yeah, of course, we'll see how this plays out. Again, as we get closer and closer to the parabolic stages, I am welcoming being wrong. And I'm tired of being right. And of course, I give all the credit to the Crypto Chaos Magic. That's why we do it every single night on the channel. I absolutely love it. And yeah, we do it because
Bitcoin's powered by chaos.
Thank you, Sailor. Thank you. I, of course, remind the chat. Of course we do it because it's powered by chaos. That's right, Sailor. That's right. All right. Jacob Snake says, between the lions show above in the library about a library. I don't know what that is. Jacob Snake says 113,000 for Helmo. Yes, Max Payne. Helmo wants Max Payne. Helmo demands Max Payne. That, I mean, Super Bear target. I mean, that's a lot of, that's enough Max Payne, right? That's extreme pain. That's going in without lube pain. Yeah, frickin' Helmo wants what, 25% correction to the downside. Oh yeah, I love it, guys. All right, it's a cute show, says Jake the Snake. Never heard of it. Charmander in the chat. How's it going, Charmander? Yes. How's it going? Oh, yes, of course, Charmander, the major announcement, he asked, what was the major announcement? He says, major announcement was basically that, it's going to happen on Wednesday when Trump officially releases the total allocations of crypto that the U.S. holds, right? So we're going to get the names and the amounts, right, that each asset that the United States holds. That's, of course, what we've been asking for, but we've been waiting for since March. And it came out officially from Trump today that it was definitely going to happen this Wednesday. So, again, the 30th. That's going to be on everyone's calendar. Should be on everyone's calendar. That's what's going to happen. Why are there lizards in the chat? Jake, what the hell? Oh, jeez. Yes. Helmo likes it rough. What can I say? Yes. All right, guys. Well, I hope you had a great day. I hope you had a good time with us as well. Of course, we like to keep it real and keep it chaotic every single day. I can't wait, guys, for the studio to be done. I'm working on it every single day, really hard. I'm getting everything in place. I didn't have my display behind me on today because I've been working on the side of the studio, and it's kind of been a bit of a bear. But it's getting fleshed out. I had some issues with my AC unit. It started leaking through the wall, which got into my closet, which made me unbox things early. Oh, it's been a mess, guys. It's been crazy. So that happened over the weekend. So if you didn't hear about that, yep, that happened. Just been working, a little bit at a time every single day. I don't know if I can show you a little bit what I've been working on. Of course, I've got the arcade, which is back, thank God, back in bigger and better than it was before. I'm gonna have a staging area down here too for some old cabinets. I don't have room for all of them. I've got a whole little whole other extra shelf I'm working on here. Of course, that's gonna be Godzilla's little playground to destroy buildings with Power Rangers, and good luck fighting off Godzilla. So he's up there too with the flames. Helmo's gonna live up there too eventually. I gotta get a camera set up there too. That's gonna be fun, guys. Of course, my goal is to create basically the crypto chaos version of Pee-wee's Playhouse. It's been my goal for a while. And we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it here in this new studio. Man, it's just crazy, man. There's just too much stuff going on. I gotta finish it. All right, guys. So yes, should I buy a PC and quit my job to stream with you? Says Jake the Snake. Oh my God, Jake. I don't know about that one, my guy. I'm not sure where you are financially. I'm barely scraping by, man. I'm literally living off loans. I mentioned earlier, I wasn't kidding about that. I literally get credit cards and loans and then invest what I can and then live off the remaining balance and then move those assets back in to pay off those and then just keep doing it over and over and over again. It's been good and bad for my credit. It's weird, but it doesn't matter because the dollar amount that's holding in the coins are more than the debt. Yeah, it's always been that way. It's always worked out that way for me. I'm pretty good about that, but it's tough, man. It's tough. Jacob Snake says, I like the miniatures. You are a true nerd. Like the king of Ohio. Yes, Jake. Yes, I'm sure you are, man. I'd love to hear more about what you got going on too, my guy. We could talk about that maybe if you're interested. Just hit me up. The guys, everyone else, of course, thanks for coming out. Thanks for contributing to the channel. Of course, supporting the chaos. Ramona, we all love you. I don't know anyone who doesn't. And if they don't, they're going to have to fight for me, man. They're going to have to fight me. Oh, geez. And my 21 guns. God damn. Oh, jeez. All right, guys. All right. I'm calling it. I got to go over there to Crypto Future and check out and see how they're doing tonight. Let me know in the chat if you guys liked everything. Please like, subscribe, do all the things down below, of course, as we're trying to show the channel and build it up to 1,000 subs first to get the ball rolling. Yes, Jake. I gotcha. Braveheart with Freedom says, I knew a guy that didn't like Ramona. He's sleeping with the fishes now. Yeah, he deserves it, man. He deserves it. Later, everyone. Milk Money, yes. I see you in the future. Yes, I will see you in the future, too. Or maybe the past. Guys. Okay, I'm such a nerd. Anyway, I'm going to catch you guys later. Have a good night. Peace.
Fly me to the moon. Let me trade among the stars. Let me see what freedom's like without money. In other words, Roland 19. Oh! In other words, let's make history. Oh! Tomorrow will be more coming and let me bottle forever more and more and more and more and more. And more. Hollywood shopping and door. In other words, I should be. In other words, I love you.
That's right. That's right. Miriam Misfits, guys. That's right. Milk Money, McFreedom, Ramona, Danny Quest, Benifer. Oh my gosh, Benifer. What the hell? Yeah, Ben Lawrence and Matt Adam, of course. All you other Miriam Misfits. Yes, guys, and anyone who doesn't, anyone who's putting up a fight against Ramona, man, is gonna have to go through Godzilla too, man. What the hell? Damn you. Yeah. Speaking of Miriam Misfits, guys, we did see a big pullback. I didn't mention it in the live stream. Miria did get a pullback, and it did finally come back down and settle. So not a bad place right now to be picking up Miria if you guys do want a bag still. Yeah, on the last, if I can show the chart real quick before I head out. There we go. Yeah, I did forget to mention this, but I was I literally got the notification before I went live, and I forgot until you guys mentioned Miriam Misfits. But yeah, we just fell down from 2014 to 2001. So again, not a bad place to DCA if you don't have a bag of Miria or you want to add to your current stash. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing some right now. To be honest, that's a juicy spot. We just ran this up to 202 over the last weekend. So yeah, not last weekend, but the weekend before. Yeah, so that's what I'm looking at, guys. So let me know in the chat later if you guys pick up any of this. I will see you guys tomorrow morning, 8, of course, Central, 9. Damn it, I always do this wrong. God. When the market opens, of course, at 9:30 a.m. We do a little earlier. But anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Have a good one. Peace. 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 You keep hitting the wrong buttons. One of these buttons does it. Later, guys. Later.